Hello and welcome to my channel. I have another watch which is a Casio Wave Ceptor. The model number is 4305. As you can see, the watch is in very poor condition. It is not working at the moment, so we're going to have a look at it, see if it just needs a battery change or anything else. Overall, the condition of this watch, as you can see, it's quite dirty. I mean, there's no major marks or anything, dings, but it needs a very good cleaning. So I'm going to restore it, try to make it as original as possible. It is a very nice watch. As you can see, it's kind of military style, but it's got the bezel, but which I believe the bezel wouldn't, it's just a stuck, it doesn't move. But it's a dive watch again, which is got 50 meters of water resistance, so not much of a dive watch, but it's a very nice watch to be restored and get this working. So I'm going to restore it as much as I can. I'm going to try to restore the numbers on the bezel. Going to give it a very good clean. It is very sticky, as can be seen. I'm not sure why, but it's very sticky, so it needs a very good cleaning. As you can see, it's got a lot of gunk inside, so it's possibly been used very much and sort of left behind and never opened or had a look at it. As you can see, it's very dirty, so I'm going to clean. It's original, I believe it's the original bracelet, the rubber strap. Looks like to be original. There's a lot of marks that needs to be, see if I can take these off. You can see there's a lot of dirt, so the gasket is possibly needs to be cleaned. There's a lot of dirt inside where the plastic and the metal meets. So I'm going to try to clean all this. The buttons, very sticky, as you can hear it. So that needs to be cleaned, and there's a lot of dirt inside the buttons. So I'm going to give it a very good clean. There's a lot of dirt also everywhere inside the bezel. I'm not sure if that bezel will come out. The glass is pretty much scratched, so it's very hard to see the clean inside. It cannot be seen. It's quite clean, but because of the glass, it's not showing very clean. I hope there's nothing wrong inside. Hands looks to be okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the rubber strap off, and I'm going to take the whole watch apart, keep the movement and the dial and the hands on, and I'm going to give it a very good clean and try to restore it and see, put a battery in and see if it's all working. It's worth giving this a good clean. It's a very nice watch, very nice watch. Easy to see the time, as you can see. It's very easy to read the time. Very simple watch with a digital display on the date, 3 o'clock. Very simple watch. That's worth giving it a good cleaning. See if I can take the straps off. So it'd be much easier for me to take the back off and take everything apart. Oh, that's easy. As you can see, there's a lot of dirt. You can see that. See, it's a lot of gunk inside. So that pretty much needs very good cleaning. Very sticky. It's not even falling off, as you can see. Very simple to take off. It says it's got a world time. I believe it's a radio controlled, as in it's a wave scepter, so I believe time is controlled by the radio signal, which is very accurate in time. We'll see that. I'm not quite familiar with these kind of watch. Let's have a look inside. There we go. So there's no battery inside. It's never been cleaned, as you can see. It's very dirty. So somebody possibly tested it with a battery, I believe, because the battery is out. So we're going to test it. Let's see if it works. First I'm going to start cleaning, and then I'm going to check in between, see if this actually works. Don't see any damage to it. Let's take this gasket off. Oops. Pretty, there we go. It's very nice and clean dial. Very nice and clean. That's nice. Okay, put this away also. As you can see, I have to pry it out. It is glued on. So I'm using one of my prying tools. We don't want to damage it. Don't want to use a screwdriver, so it will damage the plastic or the metal. But it is glued on. These screws are not for, it's not doing anything, but it's just for show. There we go. See, it's glued on. Double-sided tape. And there we go. This, as you can see, it's got glue on. And now the glass, let's see if this is glued on. It looks to be glued on. That's out. Take this out, and there we go. There's a spring inside there. There's a washer too. They both should have a washer, but one, there we go. There's two washers and the spring. Collect the washers, give it a good wash. Take the spring out, give that a rinse. See, there's a lot of dirt in one of these pushers, so we can clean them and they'll become nice and easy to push. Here I have a fine tip porcelain marker, which I will mark the bezel numberings. I've gave it a clean and took all the remaining numbers off, and I'm going to now refill the numbers with this porcelain marker. Give it a good shake. Not to worry if it's gone a bit too much, we're going to wipe it off, so that shouldn't be a problem. This is the same way I'm going to do all of them, and then I'll show you at the end result. If I miss some of this little bit, I'm just going to redo it again and just clean it out again. Also clean the glass, give it a good polish. It's actually acrylic crystal, plastic glass. It's not mineral crystal glass. So I had to give it a light polish. It came out good. And now this should just come out. I should be able to clean without damaging anything, hopefully. There we go. That's out. Just checking the coil. It's on the circuit board. I can't take it off. There's nothing to take off. I'm going to leave that here. I'm just going to clean this bit here so we get a good battery connection. There was a lot of dirt in there. Gave that a clean. Now it's clean inside and out. So if there's any water or anything, that should be cleaned now. I sometimes do things over the tops, so hopefully this should go in there. That's nice. I'm gonna There we go. There we go. It's all good now. Clean and put this away, and get ready to put it back in the casing. Cleaned everything, and as you can see, I've did the numbers. I filled the numbers in, and it's looking good. You can also see that I've already put this double-sided tape on. I didn't show you all that, but just to make the video much more quicker. These are double-sided tape on. I'm going to put everything back on now and see how it looks. It takes a 1620 battery. Let's see if it's working. I've got the digital bit working. The analog is not ticking. Let's have a look. Let's give it a shock and see if that works. Let's have a look now. No good. Possibly didn't work. Let's have a look. No, that also didn't work. Just to press some of the buttons to see if it works. I have no idea how to use this, which I need to go through the manual and do some education myself. But I'll get there eventually. Let's see, give it another shock. Can't see it working. Let's take the battery out again. Just gonna tighten this a bit, bend it in so the battery doesn't pop out all the time. Okay, now let's have a look. That's nice and tight. Okay, let's give this a shock again. It says AC. It says after a battery replacement, connect AC with plus. So that's probably to reset the watch, but I'm not sure. It's not working. Hold some of these buttons and see if anything happens. No. Oh, there we go. Suddenly start jumped. There we go. Don't know what happened, but it's working. I will reset everything and I'll learn a bit how this watch works, but it's ticking for now, so I'm going to put everything back on, put the case back on, put the gasket on, and then we can fiddle about with it and see how to set up. And now, as you can see, the watch has become nice and clean, and it's working. I had to fix the time, the date, the day. It was a bit difficult, but once you get to know it, it's pretty much easy. Just a simple clean and wash. As you can see, everything has come very nice and clean. See the bezel, all the markings are put back on. Very simple trick, nothing so special. The glass is very clean now. I gave it a polish. Trying to focus much, sorry, it's the lighting is a bit too much and it won't focus, it's reflecting too much, but you can see the glass is very clean. There we go. Nice and simple. Not an expensive watch, very cheap. But if you have one of those and you want to get it cleaned and make it look nice, very easy to do so. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed what I did. And as always, please do subscribe. Thank you once again, and see you in another video. Bye for now.